Hi Aquarius, welcome to the New Moon in Taurus reading for May 7th, 2024. New moons create new cycles or portend new cycles. So you have the one spirit, the vast universe, which is the direction that this particular reading is going in. And you could have opportunity. It is a vast universe, so there may be some connections that can be available to you at this time. Um, it's a good time to focus your energy to, say, heartfelt desires. Because there are some opportunities awaiting. It's boundless creative energy, right? The vast universe. So it's kind of like knowing where you want to go because things are so vast. Maybe you need to narrow down your choices a little bit or get to understand what your intentions are or the direction that you really want to go in or how, which way you want to carry your intention. Because number one is intention, your focus, your plan of action, your concept. Okay, but there can be, maybe you meet some new people or there's some new connections or some new doors opening up for you with the vast universe. It's a very good card. So let's see how that plays into your reading. The first column is where you find yourself at the time of the new moon, or if you are creating something intentionally, consciously, this should show up in this placement. The second column is you and how you're dealing with it, what you're thinking, how you're feeling. It's just your role in the whole situation, how you view it, even your perception of it, but also what you're doing, what you're thinking, your feelings about stuff or about the situation. And the last column is the probable outcome. Again, probable because some things we can change and some things we are destined to experience. But it is always, always, always for the growth of our being. Okay, let's have a look here. Seven of Wands and the Five of Swords. This is a bit of a struggle. You have probably been through some struggles. There can be a lot of competitive energy around. However, the Seven of Wands definitely says that if you keep your vision on a higher perspective, you usually win out over the competition with this card. But it does say that there's competitive energies around. The Five of Swords, though, can be something that's very hard won. Like it really took a lot out of you to win over this competition or this competitive energy around you. And it doesn't have to even be people. It can just be time, money, circumstances, everything that can kind of mess up your plan, your game plan, that kind of thing. The Five of Swords is a difficult card, but it can also be that you get what you want. It's just not the way you wanted it. So maybe other people are involved, and let's say you're vying for a position, and your friend is competing as well, and you win and she doesn't, and so it doesn't feel like a complete win to you. You're very close to this person. That's an example. It can also be humiliation, the Five of Swords. It's really a difficult card as far as I'm concerned. And number 5 is changeable. It's the roller coaster ride. Yeah, this is everyday experience, everyday life, the Ten of Pentacles. It's the people that you it's the people that you see on a daily basis, right? Your family, your friends, the neighbors, the barista, the girl behind the counter, whatever, a community, right? Could be a community. There may be a need to have conversations, or maybe you hear some news through other connections. Some difficult situations may or may not be about you. You feel quite confident here with the Chariot card. So this is the need to communicate, the Ten of Pentacles. Sometimes it can be inheritance. You do have the family unit there, but you may need to talk to somebody about your situation, a professional. That's very possible here for somebody as well. The need to communicate about all these things that you feel are, that you're up against, and how difficult it may be. Now that can be financial as well, right? Ten of Pentacles. But it can also be people around you who are having some financial difficulty, or competitive energies, or just things that seem to want to knock you down from your position. Again, you're the Chariot card and the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is confusion in choices. There can be a lot of choice around, but you don't know what it is that you want to choose. Or, and this is my feeling, it's grounding those lofty ideas. And I do think you're getting to a point that you feel confident enough to do that with the Chariot card. So you may have some really lofty ideas. Aquarius would. And the Chariot card is getting aligned. It's getting your thoughts, your actions, your feelings, your emotions, whatever, everything in alignment, so that you feel confident and you just move forward, because the Chariot is definitely a victory card. It has been showing up in quite a few readings, so I find that interesting. And it can come as a bit of a shock. Something very unexpected happens here. It can even be that you have a change of belief system, right? A change to a deep-held belief. The Chariot is, the universe is something unexpected. And it doesn't have to be tragic. It doesn't have to be dramatic. I just got it once when my septic tank, something went wrong with the septic tank. It was just unexpected, and it kind of messed things up for a while. So but here's the thing, like that brought me to the fact that there needed to be a new septic tank, or there needed to be structural changes that will be better in the future, so it doesn't happen again. So the universe, or rather the tower, also allows what isn't working to fall. That way we can restructure, rebuild on more solid ground. And I think that's what's happening here with you. You can be dealing with the Queen of Swords, or this can be you. But you might be dealing with a Queen of Swords that can turn things around for you with the Wheel of Fortune. There is a change of luck. Life is a gamble with the Wheel of Fortune, so you don't always know what you're going to get. But it's a spin of the wheel. And if you've been at the bottom, you're moving to the top. If you're at the top, you could be moving to the bottom. However, the cycle will continue and you'll find yourself at the top again. But you have the Star card here. So there is some hope for the future. And I think that has something to do with grounding some of those lofty ideas that you have. But the Star card is future-oriented, hope for the future, getting information you need for perhaps a future endeavor, because the Queen of Swords is a critical thinker, and she can raise a scuffle on the ground, but her head is clear. A critical thinker. intelligent. If it's somebody that you are dealing with, they can have very sharp features like a pointy nose, a pointy chin, sharp cheekbones, that kind of thing. They're usually quite poised. Um, they often have a sort of an elegance to them, but they can have a very sharp tongue as well. So a sharp mind, but a sharp tongue. But this seems to be somebody who can help you for endeavors in the future. So remember the vast universe, there's connections. And so this can be somebody who is bringing in a change of luck for you. And it is under a lucky star with a star card there. So that's really nice. Especially where grounding some of those lofty ideas and plans that you have. But I do see that it's kind of like I see you talking about some some difficulties or some bad luck or some stuff that you've been up against. And I don't know if you are connected to somebody else through daily activity or it's just somebody in your circle can really change things around for you. What does Spirit want you to know? Invisibility. Take off your cloak of invisibility and let your light be seen. In other words, get out and connect and talk to people and network, because I do think there's an opportunity there for you. And it may involve travel. Okay, Aquarius, thank you for listening. I hope this has been helpful. I will return in 2 weeks with a full moon reading. Until then, take good care. Thanks for listening. It's much appreciated. Bye for now.